Welcome, my name is Rebecca Shay. In the year I was born, the average household income was $11,559. The average cost of a new house was $27,000. The average cost of a new car was $3,853. The average price of gas was 55 cents a gallon. The average cost of a gallon of milk was $1.20. And the average price of a loaf of bread was 25 cents. All of this information came off of a little magnet on my refrigerator. And this was all in the year of 1972. Now you might ask why I have a magnet on my refrigerator that says this, but an aunt of mine gave that to me. And it came in very useful for this project. Even though the prices have risen over the years, the family unit has declined in size. I have lived in this area for most of my life. For the last 12 years, I have lived in Boonville. I am single. I have no children. But just because I don't have any children does not mean that I don't come from a big family. I have 4 brothers, 1 sister, 3 sister-in-laws, 5 nephews, and 1 niece. And another baby on the way from my brother and his wife. Although I am hoping for a girl, there is no telling, of course. We'll probably be blessed with another boy. But I am hoping for a girl. I have the best of both worlds. They live close to me, so I get, which is wonderful. When time permits, I get to see them as much as possible because they are busy and I am busy. As I said, best of both worlds because I can spoil them also and send them home. I am, of course, their favorite aunt. I have a sister and 3 sister-in-laws that would probably disagree with that statement, but for all intents and purposes tonight, I am the favorite. When I got out of high school, I went directly to college, and so when I decided to go back to school, I did have some college courses under my belt because I never did finish. So I decided to go to State Fair Community College. It is a small college, and I needed just a place to get my feet wet, and I have really enjoyed going there. I have been there for the last year. I am working on an associate's degree in arts and an associate's degree in applied sciences with an emphasis in real estate. I really don't have any plans for this right now. I guess I'm going to have to make some in the future, but as of now, I'm just taking 1 class at a time. And in taking 1 or 2 classes at a time means it will take me a long time to get this degree. So I feel that I have plenty of time to make my decisions. In the last year or so, actually I guess it was 2 years ago, I decided that I wanted to take a motorcycle class. So that is my newest hobby and my latest enjoyment. I like to ride motorcycles. I actually took a class through State Fair Community College and decided I really liked it, so I wanted my own motorcycle. I got my license, and about 4 weeks after I had my license, I did purchase my very first motorcycle. I do ride it, not as much as I'd like to sometimes, but I do enjoy riding by myself sometimes, but then also sometimes I like to ride with my boyfriend, sometimes just on the back of his. Depends on where we're going and what we're doing. Recently, we took a trip this summer back in August to South Dakota. I highly recommend anybody that wants to go on vacation to go to South Dakota. It is beautiful country. I don't know that you can get the full aspect of it without having a convertible though. I really recommend a convertible. You can't see the tops of the mountains if you're just in a car. But anyway, I do like to travel, but I do still have to work. And unfortunately, I am not rich, so I have to stay. And if I can get 1 vacation in a year, I'm great. If I can possibly squeeze 2 in, I'm even better. But I would like to win the lottery so that I could just do what I wanted to do and take as many vacations as I wanted to. But, you know, I have this tendency to forget to play, and people tell me if I don't play, I can't win, so I guess I'm going to work. Anyway, I am a hairstylist. I have done that for the last 17 years. I have some very wonderful clients that I would not want to give up for anything. But then there's those that are not so wonderful that I'd probably give up in a heartbeat. But I just grin and bear it when they come through the door. I think the biggest thing that everybody remembers in 1972 was that Richard Nixon was president. And because of his presidency, he is also linked to the Watergate scandal. The Watergate scandal involved some men breaking into the Watergate building in Washington on June 17, 1972, with the president's permission. They were there to plant wires so that they could hear what was going on for the Democratic side against President Nixon. President Nixon, and they were caught. So President Nixon had tapes that would implicate him in the Watergate scandal and the cover-up. He did not want to give them to the courts, but they were subpoenaed and impeachment was on the way. So instead of being impeached, he resigned before he could be impeached. Because of his involvement in the Watergate scandal, things like Stonewall leak, let's see, I forgot the name, Stonewall cover-up scandal, all of those are linked to the federal government of the American political system. Because of this, the political system has been profoundly changed over the years. Everybody plays a part in the world, and everything we do is looked upon, whether it's a small part or a big part. I play a small part in comparison to President Nixon, but I want my part to be the best part it can be for all of those around me. I also think that if maybe I make some better decisions and evaluations, then the people around me will learn and they can make better informed decisions throughout the next few generations.